What do you do?
I own a pizzeria.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Really? Where? What kind?
In Brooklyn. In Williamsburg, Brooklyn.
You're from Brooklyn?
I'm from Brooklyn.
Can I do some Brooklyn accent?
What do you got? Let's hear it. Come on.
Hey, how you doing? Are you talking to me?
You talking to me?
What's better with you?
Oh, man. I would have thought you were a Brooklynite, man. You got me fooled.
How about that?
That's great. I'm about to eat my way through the Bay. It's all about produce out here. And what better way to eat it than on pizza? This slice is definitely the New York style, but it's got that California thing happening. Okay. It's delicious. I'm gonna visit a bunch of great pizzerias in San Francisco, Berkeley, and even make my way to Napa for some pizza and wine. First, I'm meeting up with Patty Unterman, owner of Hayes Street Grill and longtime San Francisco restaurant critic. Patty knows everything about the food scene out here.
Welcome to San Francisco.
Such a beautiful city. You've been in the food scene here for many years as a writer and a restaurateur. What is the culinary scene like here in San Francisco?
We essentially drove culinary culture in the country. We have a year-round growing season, and there's a whole culture of farmers markets, that kind of farm-to-table thing. Our best restaurants use these beautiful ingredients, and that's what makes it so great.
You've constantly been hearing about these great bakeries out here, whether it's The Mill or Tartine and all this innovative stuff they're doing.
Our sourdough culture started at the gold rush.
Right.
There's a real attention to crust here. If you've got that base that has character, that has flavor, that's what a pizza is, right?
Yeah. Do you know about this guy, Anthony Mangieri? He's a New Yorker, and he's moved out here and opened up a place called Una Pizza Napoletana.
Yes. I not only know him, I love him. He struck me as being a religious person, a monk of pizza.
Do you have any tips for me? Any places that I need to go?
I certainly think that the cheese board would be great, and that's a real community thing. Have you seen those lines?
Oh, right on. 1,800 pizzas a day on some days.
Yeah, yeah.
Unreal.
It's just life in Berkeley.
Californian.
Yeah.
It's Californian through and through.
Californians. Have fun eating that pizza, man.
When in the Bay, you have to hit Cheese Board. This Berkeley institution started as a cheese shop and over time has expanded into a pizzeria. They serve one vegetarian pizza a day and are worker-owned and operated. Everyone gets a slice here. Busy day today, I see.
Yeah, it's just a regular day.
Regular day here at
It's a
Cheese
regular
Board?
day, yeah. When we do busy, it goes all the way down the corner and around.
What's the most pizzas you've ever sold here?
It was well over 1,800 pieces.
Wow.
And we were all just so doggone tired, nobody wanted to count nothing.
That's incredible.
But what we're famous for is doing fresh California produce on our pizza.
Amazing.
So we only have one choice. We have a pizza of the day. Today we're doing one of our classic tomato pizzas. So the key thing about the cheese board, it was started 50 years ago. Elizabeth and Sahag Avedizian decided they were going to open up a little cheese store up there. People started making a little pizza for their lunch, the workers, and the customers looked over the counter and said, share with us.
You want some of that? That looks good.
They were politically active and socially conscious, talked to the workers, and they turned it into a collective.
I feel real special that I'm kind of cutting this line with you, I have to
no
admit.
kidding. I hope they don't get mad. Can we come through? All right.
So is that how the pizzas start, on the flat top and then get finished off?
So they can start in here and move over there.
They really get crispy in here, then I'm gonna finish them off right here, get that crispy bottle, and that's what I call kicking flavor.
What's up, guys? How are you?
So I've worked at the cheese board for a year now. Anyone can just create a pizza and we'll try it out and we'll sell hundreds of those pizzas. We come together and decide everything from how to operate our business to what kind of benefits should workers have, which is very empowering.
And how do you like working in the system where like the employees are also, you know, owners?
I just feel like that's how a job establishment should be ran.
Should be,
honest, you know?
right?
I mean, where everybody has a voice.
Yeshi and Steve have both been here longer than me.
How many years have you guys been here?
A little embarrassed. 38 years.
38. Why is that embarrassing? That's amazing.
38 years.
That's
He
incredible.
started when he was 5.
Steve's getting me the pizza. I gotta get the famous Papi Chulo sauce.
All right, Frank, stop it to talk. Let's see if there's anything to all this right here. This is the reality right there.
That's the reality, and it
Okay.
looks amazing.
Every order gets 1 or 2 slivers on it. Originally, some people had trouble cutting a pie into equal slices. So it's just a little way to make up for a small slice.
Gotcha.
Dip it right in, pour it on top.
Whatever works. You could taste the flavor of all that produce. Those great onions, the tomatoes, of course the papi chulo sauce on top. Just a great slice of pizza.
You know what we're doing tomorrow? A peach pizza.
Cheese board has influenced a lot of bakeries and pizzerias in the Bay Area, including the Mill. Here at the Mill, they're not only baking incredible bread, they're also milling their own flour. And another bonus, every night is pizza night.
Most of our bread is all whole grain. Okay. Yeah. So we're a whole grain sourdough bread bakery.
Okay.
And all of our whole grain flour we mill here fresh in the bakery on our stone mill. This is the brains here.
This is the pizza brains
This is
right
Jess.
here.
Yeah, this week we have nori in our mostly whole grain crust, early grilled tomatoes, ginger, mozzarella, provolone, togarashi. Just classic pizza stuff.
Real,
obviously,
yeah. Classic.
Yeah.
Really nice and savory. It has like really good flavor to it from that nori, I think. Mm-hmm. And also just tastes healthy.
It's like the kind of pizza you could run a marathon on, you know?
The West Coast is all about inventive toppings. Out here, you could even find tandoori chicken on your pizza. Zante is an Indian restaurant and pizzeria in the Mission. Meet Tony, Zante's owner and the godfather of Indian pizza.
One day I was trying to make a pizza for the staff.
Yeah.
So everybody liked it, so I said, let's put it in the menu. I have 4 different kinds of pizza. Masala sauce, spinach curry sauce, paneer masala, chicken masala.
Are there any other Indian-style pizzerias?
There's one here in San Francisco. This guy used to work for me.
Okay.
He copied me.
He copied you, he went out. Yeah, that happens sometimes.
But,
that's
you
a
know,
form of flattery, though, you know?
But I'm the godfather.
Oh, the godfather of Indian pizza.
The pizza was born here.
No kidding.
This is the home of the Indian pizza.
So this dough has like a little bit of a yellow color to it.
I make my own dough. This has a turmeric, some spice. I don't want to tell you.
That's all right. You don't gotta tell me all the secrets. It's okay.
There you go.
Now, is there any similarities between making pizza and making naan bread?
This is actually naan bread.
No kidding.
Yeah, naan has no spice, but the flour is naan.
Gotcha. What's up, buddy? How are you?
Good.
Frank.
Talavinda.
Nice to meet you.
I'm gonna make a half and half.
Half and half.
Half go the spinach curry sauce.
Okay.
The half is masala sauce.
Yes.
That's got a mozzarella cheese.
And that's regular mozzarella cheese.
Regular mozzarella.
Okay.
Tony, do you always do the sauce and then he comes in for topping?
Yeah.
Yeah. But you do the vegetables, he does the meat?
There's the eggplant. Fresh garlic. A lot of garlic.
Beautiful.
A lot of cilantro.
Ooh.
Nice and hot. There you go.
Did he teach you how to make pizza?
Yes.
So you learned from the Godfather? The Godfather, dude. Wow. The pizza crust here is a lot like naan. Tony showed me the process of making the traditional Indian flatbread. You have to have hot hands, you have to have good hands, just like making pizza.
Experience, you know.
It's just like
you get used to it.
Right. All right, should we check that pizza, make sure it's okay?
Oh, yeah, let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go pizza. Burning now.
Be careful.
Oh, it's out. It's okay.
You got it again?
Yeah, he got it. Smell good?
It smells great.
Why don't you have it inside and have it eat?
I would love to do that.
Yeah, please
Let's
have
go.
a seat. Yeah.
Let's go.
And let me know how it tastes.
I'll let you know.
We have a tamarind sauce that we make our own here, and this is mint sauce.
It's delicious.
You good?
So good. It's not too spicy.
No.
But it has all those great Indian flavors. Yeah. It has the freshness from these 2 sauces that I just put on top. You know, I could taste the cauliflower, I could taste the chicken, I could kind of taste everything individually.
Ginger, garlic.
Ginger, and then those herbs too,
Yeah.
give it like another nice, really nice
That
flavor.
was in the dough.
That's in the dough,
Yeah.
huh? It's really delicious.
I'm the godfather.
You are the godfather indeed. You have to have good hands. It's not all papi chulo sauce and tandoori chicken in SF. You could also find some of the best Neapolitan pizza in the country.
Hey, how you doing?
man?
Nice to see you.
Thanks for having me, man.
Sure, welcome.
Thank you,
How you
thank
been?
you. I've been great, I've
Yeah?
been great.
Come
Yeah,
on
since
in.
last time. Wow. It feels like a church almost in here. You know, the high ceilings, like the saints on the
Or an
wall.
auto garage.
Yeah, or an auto garage. Anthony Mangieri is a pizza legend. He started his career on the East Coast before settling in San Francisco. I've been following his career from the beginning, and I'm super excited to spend some time with him.
I never make the pizza the same way. Today, I made it with some flour that I've never used in my life. It's not whole wheat, but like there's definitely a lot of germ and bran in it. It absorbs water better.
Right.
There's no yeast in this pizza, so it's weird. Like I like a light pizza, but I want it to be naturally leavened. So it's like a weird thing that I'm looking for that I basically get rarely.
That looks beautiful. And you're after a very specific style. Is that right?
I guess so. I mean, I don't really care about Naples, honestly, in a sense. Like, you know, I mean, I started out with that as my inspiration, but it was done in an innocent kind of a way, like almost from a distance.
Right.
No one really showed me, like there was nobody doing it in the US. It was just like my weird interpretation coming from New Jersey, being like, this is what Neapolitan pizza was like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
It is Neapolitan, but whatever, it's my own weird little twist.
I mean, your place in New York that you closed is legendary still. You know, people talk about it all the time. I was always like obsessed with that. I was like, oh, this guy is the man. You know what I mean? Like he's doing shit his way and that's it.
I think I opened in New York in 2004, so I had already been like 7 or 8 years actually in business. Before that, I had a bread bakery in New Jersey for 4 years called Sant'Arsenio. I had already felt like I knew what I was doing. It's not like when I opened there, I was like, this is my first place. Like, I mean, people probably thought that because we ran it so half-ass and had such terrible service, but that was all sort of my plan, believe it or not.
It doesn't go in the refrigerator, is that right?
No, nothing, yeah. I just don't like what it does. I feel like it changes the texture of the dough. It's never gonna be as delicate. This pizza at its best is extremely delicate.
When do you know that that dough is gonna be the way that you love it, that you want it specifically? Is it in the mixing process or is it once you get out there and you start cooking?
You know, usually it's when I'm shaping now, I kind of know already. I'm like, tonight's gonna be like a stress or it could be kind of fun. And then there's still a chance that I've miscalculated because I go home and have lunch and whatever, and then I come back and I'll, as soon as I walk in, the fellow that works with me, I'll be like, how's the dough look? And he's like, looks all right. And I open, I'm like, oh my God, it's no good. Okay. Should we make margarita?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Basically a ladle of sauce?
1 ladle, yep. That's my grandmother's spoon. It's amazing I haven't lost it or anything all these years, you know?
So awesome.
And then this is the regular buffalo, and then this is the smoked buffalo. So we're gonna use regular on the margarita. I kind of go just whatever I'm feeling in that moment. Coarse sea salt.
Okay. And this goes all over?
Just sprinkle around, yeah. Even a little bit on the crust is nice. I love it. And then some basil. Generous, yeah, whatever you like. I mean, I don't think you can put too much.
Gotcha.
Do you want to slide it on? So just
Sure.
kind of grab it and slide it on.
Gotcha. Is that it?
That's it, man. Yeah, some oil.
A little bit of olive oil on top.
Like a counterclockwise. That's cool. Since we're doing one, just put it all the way in that back.
1 o'clock.
Yeah.
Beautiful. So I've never used shavings before. What's the advantage of having these?
You know, it's a super old technique in Naples, and even when they used to use them a lot, it was only in Naples that you would see it.
Right.
And now there, they don't do it as much either. It gives a big boost to temperature. Like, look, that's enough for that. So keep this up here and move the pizza now. I would take it out. That's it. It's done.
Wow.
Great.
Not bad. You know, it doesn't look as good as yours.
Do you want to try it?
Of course.
Is it all right?
Dude, yeah. I mean, the salt mixed with like just all these great ingredients. It's what pizza should taste like.
Honestly, like, there might be 1 or 2 during the night where I'm like, that's a good one, and then the rest of the night.
You're a true artist, man. You're super critical of yourself.
No, I am very hard on myself. Like, unfortunately, I make myself sick.
Good. Mind blown.
Thanks.
Yo, in Italy, this is how we do it, fork and knife. And apparently here in San Francisco as well. This has been one of my favorite pizza experiences, without a doubt. Anthony is a very humble guy, but his knowledge of pizza and the way that he goes about it is just, it's on a level that's so high. He's very critical of himself and the pizzas, but the pizzas just come out so pure and so good. I'm just happy to kind of have this experience, spend some time with him, and actually get back there and make a pizza with him. I'm heading to Mazzeria in the Mission, a Napoli-style pizzeria opened by husband and wife team, Melody and Russ Stein. This is one of the only deaf-owned and operated restaurants in the country. Melody and Russ are not only making amazing pizza, but also creating opportunities for their staff, customers, and the deaf community as a whole. There's two things that I noticed when I walked in the door. Number one was that beautiful Stefano Ferrara oven. The second thing that I noticed was the Vera Pizzeria sign up there. How long have you guys been in the pizza business? Amazing. Looking at your pizza, it looks like Italian pizza to me. Where were you born and raised before you came to the States? Wow, so your family has a restaurant, and you were also able to open your dream restaurant here. That's awesome. That's amazing. So this is where the magic happens. Yeah. I bathe in it. You gotta have that circular motion. Thank you. You know I own a pizzeria too, right? No, I want to see your style. I want to see your style. Cheers. You guys are real champions for the deaf community. What does it mean to have a restaurant like this and be able to show the world what you guys could do here as a pizzeria? Right. Absolutely. I'm always super impressed by people who are champions to their community, and it seems that you guys really took it to the extreme. You really put your heart and soul into making pizza, but then included your community into it and empowered them. And I just wanted to say I think that's great, and I'm sure your community thanks you for that. I have one last stop in San Francisco to make. Tommaso's in North Beach, one of the oldest pizzerias in SF. Augustino, the owner, was waiting for me out front.
Agostino,
Yeah.
Frank, nice to meet you.
Agostino. Okay. I'm gonna talk for 5 minutes. I'm gonna tell you the story of the place from A to Z.
Beautiful.
Okay? 3, 2, 1. Welcome to Tommaso's restaurant. This restaurant is 84 years old. One of the reasons that this is a famous restaurant is because of the brick oven. The brick oven was built in 1935. We use oak wood because it yields very high heat and very low flame. Around the restaurant, there are the paintings and the walls. Those are on canvas. They're the originals. They're the scenes of Naples, copied from postcards that the family brought from Naples in the 30s. People magazine in 1982 came out with the best 9 pizza place in the United States, and we came in at number 3. Instead of stars, they gave us tomatoes, so we ended up with 4 tomatoes out of 5 tomatoes. And then another interesting thing, we have a little booth at the end of the restaurant. It's got a sign saying family table reserved at all times. It's the best table in the house because it's the closest to the kitchen and closest to the bathroom.
That's it.
Was it 5 minutes?
I think so.
Thank you so much. I can't wait to dig in. I took it to go because there wasn't much room. I'm about to enjoy it on the street. Got to do the spinach side first, like Agostino said. Mmm.
It wouldn't be a trip to the Bay without a stop in wine country. And what's better than pizza? Pizza and wine.
We're in Napa right now. I'm about to see my boy Caton. He owned a beautiful winery out here.
This is a wine that I make from a different vineyard. It's called Montecillo.
He has a beautiful pizza oven built into the side of the mountain. We're just gonna chill with some friends, eat some pizza, drink some good wine, see what Northern California is all about.
This place is 45 acres, and then there's a bottom piece that's about 15. Right now we have this temporary fence up because we just have kind of finished planting this vineyard. We've fenced the entire property in, but we're still kind of making sure that all the deer are really out before we pull down these temporary fences.
Gotcha. Yeah, I come from a family of farmers and herders, and there's something special about just being out in nature, taking care of your shit, you know?
That's what we're built upon. We cleared all this land ourselves. I have a heavy equipment company, and we develop vineyards for other people. So I make wine off of 4 other vineyards, and then this is my kind of home property. This will start producing grapes in the next 2 to 3 years. It's just a process. I'm looking for the best way to possibly do something.
Right.
I'm looking for the best this ground has to offer.
What is it about, like, this community, your group of friends, the people that are here out in Napa?
We don't have the infrastructure to go out. I think it's like a city does.
Yeah.
And wine and food and all these things. If you love one, you obviously love the other.
Yeah.
And that's how we all get together.
Hi, I'm Sarah.
Sarah, Frank, nice to meet you.
Mel.
Nice to meet you, Mel.
How you doing, Lee?
Frank, pleasure to meet you. You gonna eat some pizza today? Yeah, you are.
This whole oven is a whole monstrosity in its own sense, but
It's crazy, this thing.
we wanted to do something that wasn't a Neapolitan dome, but it was more like a Tuscan dome.
Right, right.
And so we excavated the earth out, and then we basically built it brick by brick, layer by layer up, and it took 10 days to do all the layers. So it's a little bit different of a shape, but it's completely of our own design.
You can really feel the heat, though. This thing is generating a lot of heat.
Yeah, and that's why, because it's in the earth, so it's insulated.
Right, and for pizzas, I mean, I'm sure they come out great in here. All the homies are here, everybody's chilling. We got the fire burning, I can feel it from here, it's nice and hot. Basically mealtime. We have some leeks, we have some broccoli that was cooked off in the oven, amazing buffalo mozzarella. We have some tomatoes that were just simply crushed up. Also some tomatoes that we got at the market. Some zucchini flowers, some eggs, I don't know, we're probably gonna get a little creative here today. What'd you do to make dough?
Classic Neapolitan style, flour, water, yeast, salt. We're looking at like 62 to like 65% water.
Okay.
So it's a nice wet dough.
Here we go, wish me luck. The pizza looks like it's kind of rising and popping up in there quick, which is a good sign.
It's pretty good for on the side of a mountain, I think.
Hey man, you guys set me up right. You know, you can't go wrong with some really good tomatoes, some really good dough, and some really good mozzarella cheese.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys. Cheers.
No, it's like
In San Francisco, you don't need to do much. The stuff that's coming out of the ground, the amount of work that these farmers are putting into this stuff, the agriculture scene, the wine, the pizza is the canvas, you know, and you don't really have to do much. You stretch it out, you put some good stuff on it, you throw it in, and everyone's happy. Gotta wash it down with a good can of wine, too. Salute to that.
I never would have really imagined that my trip to Napa and his beautiful vineyard would end up with me giving the winemaker a pizza tattoo.
Diamond Mountain.
Diamond Mountain.
I can drill it in.
This is my first time ever giving somebody a tattoo.
Oh! Do DM, baby.
You're gonna definitely regret this.
I better get a fucking season 3, all right? Yes. I think we might be bros now. Is that a fact?
I think it is.
Yo, this guy's like a fucking modern day Picasso. Are you kidding me?